Hey, I'm Luzon. I'm from Israel. I'm an outreach worker. I've been involved at the moment in a transition team in the UK. My role is to support children and young people through the transitional period between primary and secondary school. I do a lot of my work on the streets and on housing estate just outside Kidderminster. So, building rapport with young people. I would say one of the important things in my job is active listening. Not just listening to what they say with words, but also to communicate them in other ways, like through their behaviour and body language. I listen really carefully to the young people and what they might be trying to communicate. They talk through non-verbal and verbal communication as well. Sometimes non-verbal communication can be more important than verbal. So is it important to pay attention to this? If a person tells you that he or she isn't angry, for example, but goes to throw or kick things around and looks unsettled, and maybe you need to listen to their body language and behaviour to recognise that what she or he is feeling. If the child or young person learns that they are worth being listened to or are listened to properly, this will help them understand that they are being respected. So, how do I do this? Well, like them, I communicate verbally and non-verbally. So, like verbally, I do things like repeat back what they have said, so I confirm that I've heard properly and understood it properly. I always remember their name after one or two times, then they feel like they're important enough to be remembered. Then, I always try to be positive with my language, like saying yes to things instead of no to things. I'm trying to understand what you said. Am I right in saying, instead of I don't understand? Or saying, I see, I get what you're saying, but there's something that contradicts. Instead of, I see, I don't think you're right in that XYZ thing. Please, can you talk a bit louder? The traffic is really loud. Instead of, I can hear you, but you're talking too quietly. Think before you speak. Show you're giving attention to what they have said. Don't interrupt. Do you like it when you're interrupted? Let them finish. Then there is non-verbal. Okay, so really important. With all the people, I think is to try and get eye level with them. You do it with adults too, you know. If someone sat down, you tend to sit down too. If you're at eye level, it's the same with young people. If they are lower down, try to lower yourself so you both sit on a wall, a bench or something. Maintain eye contact. This is good for trust. People find it unsettling if your eyes are always darting around at other things. They think you're not paying attention, or you're shifty or something. Then important is nodding. This is affirming you're listening and you're validating the fact they are talking to you. Then try to be open with your body. Maybe you should try to keep them open, on your lap, by your sides, or resting on the table. Being straight in your backs instead of leaning away. Also, not listening too much. This can be unsettling. Try to be straight, alert, paying attention, interested. Smile. A smile opens a million doors to the people's hearts and minds, and it's always an icebreaker. Of course, only if it's appropriate in the conversation topic though.